is quiet. Heartbeats, straight places, nothing matches, yet it fits. A door size open, someone doesn't enter. Silence keeps score, it always wins. Metal tastes sweet today, and smell of salt. Laughter rush slowly, rain doesn't apologize. A child draws circles, time erases softly. Dreams stick to glass, they hum for no one. Too bright to see, too soft to trust. Clouds carry stories, they never land. Wind licks the corners, a feather spins upward. The sky blushes pale, day forgets its lines. An echo turns transparent, a whisper loses shape. Tongues dissolve into thought, names forget their owners. Stillness grows loud, it hums under bones. I listen sideways, the air shivers back. Ink swims, paper sighs, words drift apart, meaning drowns slow. I try to hold a sentence, it slips through skin. Memory tastes bitter, then sweet again. Windows swallow faces, neon breathes gray. Rain paints backwards, streets echo in monochrome. Footsteps fold, lamps forget fire. Every shape half alive, every breath rehearsed. Circuits hum lullaby, sparks blink in prayer. Data becomes dust, steel grows veins, the screen flickers. Heartbeat a code, learns fear, power hums softly, almost human. Petals cling to smoke, roots hum beneath ruin. Fire remembers rain, ash whispers again. I kneel in the sand, warm gray endless. The ground hums forgiveness, the air listens still. Eyes don't match, skin hums static, a smile out of sync. Reflection breathes slower, I touch the glass, it doesn't touch back. We trade shadows, both vanish halfway. Notes fall asleep, chords fade to dust. Echoes stretch, then the room exhales once. Someone was singing, now no one is. The melody walks away, shoes untied. Feathers of ash, pages flutter wild. The sky eats stories, smoke learns to dance. Every flame whispers, every whisper burns. I blink once, the world changes sides. Electric drops fall slow, pavement shivers blue. Umbrellas hum static, war forgets wet. once. The world folds inward, the breath holds. I close my eyes, and the light keeps going. behind teeth. It never fills the stomach, only the heart. Only sometimes. The sky beneath puddles of rays. This whole lake clouds like just into silk currents. Rewrite history. Don't sleep deeply. I dive with open eyes. Everything moves slower. If we fade a house that breathes, the walls rise and fall. Doors inhale light, windows exhale stories. The roof listens closely. Every corner sighs. I call it home. Exit static flowers, petals on static. Color flickers gently. Bees buzz pixel dreams. Air smells like date. And nature reboots slowly. Beauty never crashes. XD fiber house that breathes. The walls rise and fall. Doors inhale light. Windows exhale stories. The roof listens closely. Every corner sighs. I call it home. Exit static flowers. Ghost expanded. Petals humming static. Color flickers gently. Bees buzz pixel dreams. Air smells like date. And nature reboots slowly. Beauty never crashes. Beauty never crashes. Beauty never crashes. Light falls open. Dust swims awake. The room exhales memory. Nothing speaks yet. I blink the night away. The air smells like hope. The slow hum grows. It knows my name. Underneath the rain skin. Raindrops draw circles. Pavement hums low songs. Umbrellas bloom like shadows. Footsteps melt softly. Someone laughs far away. Lightning sketches silence. I taste the weather's pulse. It feels alive. Breath. The room with no corners. Breath. Walls drift apart. Time bends sideways. Every sound turns liquid. My breath floats upward. A mirror hangs midair. Reflects nothing. Only a color I can't name. Only the echo of myself. Ivy, paper moons. from skin. It glows soft, human. The dark steps back, the air forgives. I carry one lantern, it hums like blood. Each step brightens dust, each shadow bows. Underneath the lights, remind men's apart. I wear clothes, my skin, only stillness. I whisper to the dark, it hums back, soft and less true than nothing. Than nothing. Bends under our steps, light shiver on cold walls. Breath drifts through the air, shadows fold into motion. Windows whisper forgotten names, stone hums beneath our weight. Time leaks like melting glass, nothing waits, everything moves. We are flowing, unbroken. Every pulse becomes our guide. Stars fall into silent rivers. We ride the endless tide. Concrete folds into the mist. Fingers trace invisible lines. Every sound sparks a shiver. Walls breathe and vanish. Eyes catch fleeting reflections. Everything bends into light. Nothing holds, nothing stays. We are infinite tonight. Move with the hidden streams, lift into the unseen. Every heartbeat shakes the ground. Every whisper breaks the dark. We are flowing, unbroken. Every moment shapes the sky. Lights fracture, then reform. We rise with every sigh. Rain drifts sideways across the streets. Mirrors curl around themselves. Every step echoes a shadow. The night grows, stretching wide. Signals flicker inside our veins. Silence bends into rhythm. Nothing returns to where it started. We float in endless streams. Feel the pulse beneath your skin, lifted into every vein. Time expands, then disappears. We dissolve into the sound. We are flowing, unbroken. Every echo forms a wave. The night pulls us deeper still. Nothing is lost, nothing safe. Walls sway then vanish completely. Every shadow twists and folds. Eyes open into silent fire. Breath carries every spark. Step by step we leave the ground. Every rhythm shapes our path. The city hums beneath our feet. We become knows we are the flow, always. We are flowing, unbroken. Every moment breaks the dark. Lights collide and scatter wide. We rise inside the spark. Signals fade, but we remain. Every echo swirls around us. The night folds into its own sound. We dissolve, we are reborn. Everything drifts, everything flows. We are liquid Sun moved first, the sea blinked. Shadows whispered colors, my breath hid behind sound. Light fell crooked, birds drew circles. No one called, the air remembered everything. Windows closed their eyes, engines dreamed in silence, footsteps faded to dust, time walked backward. I touched the walls, they were warm, they hummed secrets, I almost understood. Clouds drift slow, everyone sighs. I collect echoes, they taste like rain. Voices thin as glass, the sky leaks music. I stay still, it forgets me kindly. The wind wears skin, mountains hum grief. Stars drip slowly, every light bruise. I count the silence, it counts me back. We lose track together. We start again. Blue burns cold, gray hums deep. The night wears mirrors, dreams melt easy. I walk through rhythm, it walks through me. Every echo bends, every breath glows. Metal sighs awake, gears murmur low. Rustler's patience, the floor sings static. My shadow flickers, it wants to speak. I turn away, it keeps whispering. Soft pulse, cracked voice. Ash clings gentle, he hides deep. I found nothing, it found me first. Names dissolve quiet, truth forgets shape. Stones hum faintly, the bed breathes dry. Reflections walk alone, sound sleeps open-eyed. I follow silence, it doesn't stop. We trade promises, none survive. drums behind it. A voice hums inside it. My pulse hums beside it. Then silence. A knock once the world stirs. It whispers, wait, I do. Every color burns soft, every sound folds thin. Every word sleeps, every thought drifts. I walk slower now, ground fades kind. The air forgives, so do I. It rained in colors, no one ran. No one spoke, no one remembered. The clouds dissolved, the sea turned inward. The sun blinked twice, then disappeared. And in the quiet, a hum, a breath, a new beginning. My first breath, light opens. I remember someone blinks twice. The sky hums low. Feet touch dust. The world begins again. Voices in the air. Clouds whisper secrets, names drift apart. Wind hides them softly, birds forget the tune, echoes stretch thin. Silence hums in rhythm. Throw sparks on water. Wave shivers silver. Moonlight falls sideways. Hands skim the surface. The sea listens still. A thought sinks quietly. A dream floats away. Heavy under the wires. Neon flickers blue. Rain smells like static. Steps echo hollow. A face fades fast. Glass remembers breath. Nothing stays clear. Feet shifting ground. Leaves crumble slow. Roots hum beneath the dirt. Keep secrets. I kneel to listen. The ground sighs once. It feels alive again. These street lights blink. People blur past. drifts upward. Sunlight hides behind clouds. A child points and smiles. The moment stays. The machines dream too. Engines whisper softly. Screens blink in rhythm. Voices fade to code. Light flickers like breath. Metal hums a song, almost human. IX rain without sound. Windows glow faint, umbrellas bloom black, footsteps splash gently. The city forgets to speak. Raindrops slide like tears, still it feels peaceful. X between two heartbeats. The clock hesitates, breath catches once, a hand finds another. Silence folds inward, eyes meet halfway, nothing needs to be said. X rooms of dust. Curtains breathe slow, light bends through cracks, the chair waits quietly. Shadows stretch long, a memory sits down. It doesn't leave. Fing songs made of smoke. Fire hums softly. Ash drips like snow. Every spark remembers, every ember speaks. I whisper a name, the wind repeats it. A team, forgotten corners. Walls hold laughter, floors hum footsteps. Wind peels over. The past is most won't. I touch the dull flame. Your words were calm. The light softens, voices fade slow. Air holds warmth, time exhales gently. Eyes close, quiet. The song keeps breathing. High before the wind wakes, the air hums silver. A leaf trembles alone. The sky still remembers dark. No sound dares to move. A hand reaches for light. It hesitates, then begins. Gravel sighs beneath shoes. Every step writes a story. Clouds turn their faces away. The road bends like memory. Time forgets its name. I walk through the echo. lights blur like thoughts. People fade into mist. Umbrellas bloom black. The air tastes electric. Dreams scatter like sparks. Labyrinthine nights, couched or short tears. Street lights blur in thoughts. People fade into nest. Umbrellas bloom black. The air tastes electric. Dreams scatter like sparks. Towers drip silver tears. Streetlights blur like thoughts. People fade into mist. Umbrellas bloom black. The air tastes electric. Dreams scatter like sparks. Where were skylines in rain? Towers drip silver tears. Streetlights blur like thoughts. People fade into mist. Light bells bloom black. I dive to find it. Only silence answers. The candle logic. Flame dances crooked. Wax breathes out smoke. Shadows crawl across walls. Heat whispers secrets. Light bends like guilt. Darkness forgives first. IX paper garden. Ink roots in white soil. Pages bloom quietly. A word opens like a flower. Rain smudges it gently. The scent of thought rises. I turn the next page slow. Lips move sound folds inward. Silence tastes electric. I count to 10. Nothing moves but dust. The air remembers storms. I don't. Eyes in the wind. Branches whisper sideways, leaves argue softly. A shadow kneels, listening. The wind hums half a word. My eyes blink wrong. The world shifts color. Someone unseen watches. No one speaks. Ivy, the thread beneath time. A red thread hums. It ties pulse to pulse. Invisible yet heavy. Ancient but new. I follow its curve. It leads nowhere. Nowhere feels familiar. I stay. These sparks that remember. Fireflies without rhythm. Light drips from their wings. Each glow a story. Each story unfinished. They land on scars. They don't ask why. They just burn briefly, then forget. These bugs that remember. Fireflies without rhythm. Light drips from their wings. Each glow a story. Each story unfinished. They land on scars. They don't ask why. They just burn briefly, then forget. These sparks that remember. Fireflies without rhythm. Light drips from their wings. Each glow a story. Each story unfinished. They land on scars. They don't ask why. They just burn briefly, then forget. These sparks I remember. Rust breathes softly. Iron dreams of water, rain answers in static. Together they make music. I hum along, the melody breaks my mouth. Taste of thunder, the storm begins to laugh. Even the sound of empty shoes. No feet, only rhythm. Leather whispering against air. Dance without dancers. Every step heavier, every echo closer. I don't turn, I already know. Yeah, glass without memory. Windows ache blue. Reflections drift apart. Faces melt into fog. Glass forgets who it saw. I press my palm, it cools like regret. My shape dissolves. I let it. Aches the taste of distance. Mouth full of echoes, words rot sweet. Breath becomes static, language unravels slow. You speak, but your voice walks away. the dark learns patience, stars blink one by one, unfold. I'll wait, I walk beneath the weight, each breath a question, each heartbeat softer, the night stays open. Icy writes the sky, morning glows, gray clouds carry smoke, stories light bends to read them, rainy races halfway, nothing ends clean, every end bleeds color, I close my eyes, the fire still hums, beat echoes learn to sleep, the wind forgets rhythm, my voice folds into itself, sound turns into air, air turns into thought, everything softens, everything breathes, silent inscapes, exhale shadows that forget to end, evening stretches forever, the dark learns patience, stars blink one by one, unfold, all wait, I walk beneath the weight, each breath a question, each heartbeat softer, the night stays open, as he writes, stays open, as he writes, stays open, I bury my watch, it still hums, goodbye, secondhand. Cold night, half open door, breath on glass, a name without a face, distant voice, whispering water, a passing shadow, no one sees. Long road, tired shoes, laughing wind, starless sky, a page flies away, a name fades, steps echo, silence hums. Eyes glimmer, a tear falls, small stone, heavy heart, dream escapes, hands tremble, door closes, slowly breathe, says goodbye. Black sea, strange moon, dancing wave, faint echo, broken boat, hope dragging itself, thick night, sleep in time. Empty street, shaking light, wilted rose, echo of a song, open window, old perfume, soft voice, gentle step, sky rainers ashes, a child laughs, a man cries, the world spins, a cat seeks warmth, door without home, home without voice, voice without soul. City wakes, heart sleep, light flickers, sound collapses, eyes without sight, words without meaning, breath without chest, morning without promise, empty chair, broken cup, letter unsigned, passing breeze, eyes smiling, soul forgetting, time slipping, dreams staying, shadow dancing alone, wall listening in, cloud waiting for rain, but none comes, eyes far away, breath nearby, heart tired, silent smiling. Cold sun, white sky, dead feel, lost bird.